What's going on, everybody? This is number one Wolf Legend. The only reason I am number one Wolf Legend, the only reason I in my mind want to be and need to be a legend in any kind of aspect is because of Jesus Christ, because the epitome of my legacy, the epitome of who I am is for Jesus Christ. For I live every single day and sacrifice more and more to become closer and closer to Jesus Christ, and to have a better and better relationship with Jesus Christ more and more each and every single day. Who said that? Sorry, a thought popped in my head, and I was trying to remember who said that to me. Or maybe it was a dream or something. So this is part 2, all right, of the LA Fitness review. My opinions on LA Fitness. My storage on my phone kind of, ended the video, so I had to post it. Part 1, you mostly saw me in my car talking. Here I am in the comfort of my apartment, and I can hopefully have enough storage to tell you the rest of my opinions and reviews on LA Fitness. To help everyone have a good knowledge, to help you guys who are entertained, while at the same time educating you guys about LA Fitness, at the same time giving you a little bit of a story tell. About myself and my experiences with LA Fitness, and maybe that'll help you if you're looking for a gym and you don't know which one you want to get. LA Fitness, maybe you can base your own opinions from my own experience. And the only reason I ever had those experiences ever is because of the blessing of Jesus Christ, and it was all part of God's plan. Thank you, Jesus. I repent for all my sins, Lord, and I love you. So, LA Fitness, I think where I left off, I could be wrong, but where I think I left off was, I think I was done talking about where I was living in Loveland, Ohio, and I was working out at LA Fitness. And my love and motivation for working out, at least, even though I was training for a competition, that was really the only thing that was keeping me going to the gym, was the fact of that competition. The gym itself was just too corporate for me. It was just too, that's why I went to Crunch Fitness, which wasn't really that much better, but in my mindset at the time, and kind of my mindset now, it is better. Depending on what you really want when you go to a gym. Or you go into a gym as a place to go to relax from work. So that means that as more of a hobby, as more of a alone time, or some people go to the bar. Sadly, I pray for them to come closer to God, to get away from that stuff. But some people go to the bar. Sadly, again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but after work, some people stay at home, play video games when they need to be reading the Bible. While some people go to the gym as they're socializing or their time to themselves or whatever, But for those lifters, hardcore, I'm going to use the hardcore term, but not really. People who go to LA Fitness is really hardcore, if you know what I mean. And I don't mean that in a judgment way. I'm only saying that because it's just the way they portray themselves. So I apologize for me saying that. That's just the way I see it, There's definitely a different breed from those who are hardcore going to LA Fitness and those who are hardcore when going to an, beat up old gym. There's definitely a highly big difference between two. Not saying one loves the gym more than the other, but one has a different view and a different insight about the gym life and fitness, than one the other. So my reviews that continue what I was saying. So I went there, went to Crunch, blah blah blah, and then fast forward after I left Loveland, Ohio, after I left living there, um, I started working at a gym, and that gym, my bad, dropped the camera on you guys. That gym was LA Fitness. Yep, I actually worked at a gym, and I think I remember saying in my video that that was in the first video. If you want to know what I said, go back to the first video and watch it. I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, so I don't waste storage and so I don't waste your guys' time for me repeating myself if you already watched the first video. Um, so basically, as I was working at that gym and, what I thought was something in reality was something else. And I didn't enjoy there. I didn't enjoy working there. I was not having fun. I was not. It was nothing what I thought I would experience to do. It was nothing what I thought it would be. It was completely different than anything that I thought it would become close to. I just, you know, here's the thing. All right, to get off me personally. I know that the video is about my reviews, but I want to talk as a whole. All right. So when you go to the gym, you work out. Let's say you go into LA Fitness and you work out, and you see what they got. You see all the nice accessories, the clean little machines, the clean weights, all that stuff, and the look. You don't think about what's really going behind. You just think about yourself, what you're going to do, go in there and go out and get out, you know? Or if you want to go in there and enjoy your time, whatever. The gym that I was working out at, and the gym that I was working at too, was the nicest gym I ever seen, ever. Now, what I mean by that, I don't mean by the nicest gym in aspect of what I personally want in a gym. It was just simply the nicest gym when it comes to the accessories. They had a pool, sauna, nice locker rooms, a basketball court. It had like a street feel to it. They had like the fences and the brick wall and stuff. Um, they had like a daycare thing too. They had like a bicycle room that was like inside of a tube where they do classes. And they also had a cardio room. What really made this really cool, they had a cardio room upstairs and had a theater in it. That was pretty cool. And they had like a track that you can run around upstairs on. And I think like 9 laps was like a mile or something like that. Here's the thing. This is me personally, and this is me speaking for all those who want to go to a gym for one reason only. They don't go there to swim. They don't go there to watch a movie while doing the cardio. They go there because they have a goal in their mind. They want to achieve a certain fitness goal, and they go there for the weights. They go there maybe for the cardio, but that's depending on what their goal is again. But usually most of the time they have their earbuds in or their headphones on and listening to their secular music. They need to be listening to Jesus. But that's what I'm trying to say. Then there's those who enjoy that other stuff. And I'm not dinging. I'm not being mean. And I'm not trying to hate or judgment on those people. But that's where I stand. I stand on the side of those people who go to the gym, lift weights, and do all that stuff for that one certain goal. I don't go to the gym, for swimming or to get in a hot tub or to play some basketball. No. If I want to go swimming, I would go to the beach when I'm relaxing and not working out. When I go to the gym, it is work time for me. But a fun work time, but is time for me to, it's like I put that switch on my mind like, okay, well, I'm not here to relax. I'm here to better myself, and get closer to certain goals. I don't go there to relax. It isn't a club to me. It is a gym. It is a place where I can better my performance physically, mentally, and spiritually. If I want to go to a pool, this is me speaking for all those type of people that are like me and myself. I will go to a lake or go to a creek or go to a amusement park that has a water park in it too. Because I'm not thinking about working out there. I'm thinking about relaxing and enjoying my time. If I want to go to a hot tub, I'll go to a hot tub or whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying. I know I'm not really verbally not speaking the best right now. I don't think my mind's completely woken up. I woke up from like a 9 hour, 10 hour nap, and then I was up for several hours, did this and that, and then went back to sleep for, I want to say, over 10 hours. I know it's not healthy, but it's just what God allowed it. God allowed it to happen, and that's what happened. But so yeah, as to get back to what I was saying, working out at LA Fitness, at the one in Westchester, Ohio, it wasn't necessarily a bad experience. I actually little bit enjoyed it. I enjoyed, some of the equipment that they have there. They had a few machines that was different than what they usually have. I think when I did leg day there, oh my goodness, I was hurting during the workout because of one machine. Um, I think that's when I had a hurt foot too. Yeah, that's when I sprained my foot, and I was doing leg day, of course. But the hack squat machine, oh my gosh, LA Fitness, they usually have a hack squat machine at one in Loveland, one in Westchester. That is probably the best machine that they have there. That is probably the best bodybuilding, I repeat, bodybuilding exercise. For anything else, really, if you're powerlifting, just stick to old school squats. If you're, hack squat is made for bodybuilding. It shapes and builds the quads perfectly. And oh my gosh, you don't need to load that up with weight. It will burn with just one plate on each side if you do it correctly. Nice, slow, concentrated movements. Oh my goodness, is it amazing. The hack squat, I am a big fan of it because of multiple reasons. I'm not very exposed to the hack squat machine because a lot of gyms don't have the hack squat machine. Planet Fitness don't have a hack squat machine. Why? I don't know why. Maybe because it is a bodybuilding machine and they are not a gym. They're a club. Annoying. But that's their judgment. I'm not going to judge them. That's their creed or whatever. I don't think Crunch has one either. At least I've only been to one Crunch that I think. Yeah, I've only been to one Crunch. And from my experience, I don't think they have a hack squat machine. I'm kind of surprised that they don't, but they don't. They have a lot of different variety of back machines. I do know that. But all I remember, man, it was awesome. And women, if a woman's watching, it was awesome. It was great. It was just great. The hack squat machine, I was sore after. And I think it was like the second exercise I did. I did like, maybe it was a third. But I remember getting off. They had a great leg press machine too. The way it was simple, but the way they had it angled, it was really high vertically up. But not like this, like, the way it should be vertically straight up. It was like this. It was, a lot of them you see like this, and even straight out. But it was like this from what I remember. And that was awesome. Oh my gosh. So it was a great place to do leg day. So I will admit, LA Fitness, I don't know about everyone, but LA Fitness has a great, has great leg machines. They have, if you want to do leg day, LA Fitness is actually a really good gym to go to if you want to do leg day because they got good machines to do leg day on. When I was doing squats, the Loveland LA Fitness, it didn't feel right. I don't know if it was the bar I was using or something about it just didn't feel right. I like when I'm doing squats. I like the old school gyms. Beat up rusty old bars and plates. So, leg day, I would recommend LA Fitness definitely. But let's be honest, I'm not hating on you guys, because I too, for I have had my fair share of skipping leg days too. I have a bad habit of it. But most of y'all, and this is me talking too, skip leg day. Or just don't do it at all, because they go to gym simply because they want to lift, not because they're not a bodybuilder and they're not going to be stepping on stage, and they're not in a sport. They're just regular. They work a job. They go there. The gym is a hobby to them. So why would they want to work on legs? So as I'm going to the gym, LA Fitness. So to wrap this up, the LA Fitness in Westchester is a good gym. It's a great gym to go to. But for those who don't care about the glitz and the glamour and all the little fancy accessories and additives to the gym, it's not the best place for you. And that speaks for all LA Fitnesses, at least the two that I've been to. For hardcore lifters, there's too much there that you won't be using. And it costs way too much to go to the gym. They're just too expensive. Of all the gyms I went to, they're the most priciest. It might not seem like it, may not be like it, but they're the most priciest because it's the way they do it. And how I know this, because I worked at an LA Fitness. And the reason why I left LA Fitness was because it wasn't who I was. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not one to simply tell you lies, to force you to thinking that you need something that you don't need because you don't want it. Yes, I believe everyone should have a form of fitness in their life, but I don't believe that you need to go to a gym or that specific gym. They're very, very corporate on that. They'll make you think that every other gym is terrible and every other gym is, When I was working there, they're so corporate to where they didn't like this, they didn't like this. They're so corporate they want like a bald, clean-cut look. When I was working there, they're like telemarketers. They're like the people that's at call centers, which I also worked at a call center too. They constantly call people one after another saying, hey, we got a special thing going. Hey, come join us. And for Pete's sake, if they're not picking up your phone after the thousandth time that you call them, I highly doubt they want a membership. But they are relentless to get a tiny little thing. They'll sell you the most biggest lie and fib just to get a sell out of you. And that's the truth. And I know I sound like this is a rant. I know I'm sounding like I'm hating. I'm not. I work there. The benefits, I got a free smoothie every once in a while. Not all the time, but it's a free smoothie, which was nice, superfood smoothies, a lot of good healthy stuff in it for what they say. I don't know if it is. Other than that, no, the boss there was super cool. He's down to earth. I think I said that in my last video. I mean, it is very... All I can say is corporate, but I'm trying to use more words than just corporate. And what I'm trying to say is, when you go there, you have to be a certain look. If you're not that certain look, they don't want a time in a day with you. And you got to be willing, and all the time, put on your lipstick and start kissing some butts. Forgive me, Jesus. But when the big bosses come, everybody acts like, oh, let's get back to work. Oh, man, we got to do this. We got to do that. And, for Pete's sake, before I left, they were going to put me through a boot camp, which I didn't even need to go through. Yeah, you hear that right. A boot camp. They have a boot camp for sales associates, where they literally pressure you, like, I'm the type of person, I can be your best friend and talk to you. And if it's going to be about fitness, I'll talk your ear off all day long. But I'm not going to sell you, hey, LA Fitness is the best gym for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to feed you a bunch of lies. No, I'm not. If we talk about fitness, heck, I might tell you I don't even want you, from what I'm looking, you said if you tell me that that you've never been to a gym in your life, but you want to get into fitness, I tell you right now, don't go to a gym for 1 year. I said do body weight workouts for 1 year straight, then go to the gym. And I guarantee you it'll be 10 times better when you go in there. Yeah. All right. So to really wrap this up, my review on LA Fitness. It started out was the first real, not like when I say real gym, what I mean by is a gym that is a place where you go to that has weights and stuff like that. Not a weight room, not a club, a gym. It was the first gym I ever went to, and I had a great opinion of it. I loved it. It was great. I wanted to be the gym that I always go to. And as that became a reality and God allowed it to be a reality, God opened my eyes and allowed me, before I even started working there, my opinions, and as I started getting more and more into lifting and fitness, I wanted more of that old school golden era type gym, old, like meant for hardcore lifters, And LA Fitness is not that. LA Fitness is a overrated, highly priced, they're like the country club of gyms. They're like, if a gym was football, LA Fitness is like golf. I know that doesn't make any sense. It's a place where people who work 9 to 5. It is a place where people work, lawyers, doctors. It is a place where those kind of people go to. And again, I am not hating. I'm just stating facts. Because not only have I seen it while working out there, I've seen it while actually working there. LA Fitness is the gym, and this is even said behind the scenes, the people who run the gym, the people who work there. It is a gym that is meant for the elderly. It is a gym that is meant for the retired. It is a gym that is meant for those who have well-to-do and they have money. And money isn't really much of an issue in their life. But it is a gym for those people who don't have... Lifting isn't their life. Lifting weights isn't their life. In any way, form, fashion, CrossFit, bodybuilding, whatever you do, it isn't. It is a hobby. LA Fitness is a place where the gym is a hobby to you. Because you go there, you lift weights, you swim. Is a time where you can relax. It is like an amusement park that you pay, $300 to $400 a year on. That's what it is. That is what it is. It is basically a mature adult version of like a Chuck E. Cheese. And I know that sounds like, wait, what? It is. And, there's basketball, there's hot tub, there's all that stuff. It's not a gym where you walk into and all you do and all you see, there's a bathroom, there's chalk, there's boards, there's weights and cardio machines and barbells and dumbbells and machines. And that's it. There's no pool, there's no hot tub, there's no theater. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is a place where you want to go to relax, and it is a place where, You get done working your job, you go there and you relax. You know, if you got certain fitness goals, you can achieve them. But it is a place where you achieve those goals, but at the same time, you can just relax and kind of recharge yourself for the next day. You know, you work out there, you do that, you go home, you eat a nice dinner, you sit down with your family or whatever, and wake up. You wake up to an alarm clock. Alarm clock tells you to wake up. You wake up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And you go to work. You drive out 45 minutes to go to work, and you know, I'm not trying to be a hater, but that's the gym it is. That's the type of gym LA Fitness is. That's my review. Working at LA Fitness, it only made that more of a fact. Besides me seeing it like that, that is a fact of everything I'm saying. It is the truth. Because the people the GM there told me that. This is the main people who would work at the corporation of LA Fitness. Were not people who lifted a single weight in their life. Who would drink BCAA drinks for fun. Who would just drink them just because they like the flavor. They don't drink them for, people who don't even work out there. People who don't even work out at a gym. People who don't even like working out, but they work at a gym. Doesn't make any sense now, does it? It's because it's corporate. Planet Fitness, sadly, is more of a gym than LA Fitness. That is a fact. Yes, there is hardcore bodybuilders. I've seen IFBB pro bodybuilders that I have seen, they look like they could be, have gone into the gym and worked out. But LA Fitness, and all right, this is a little short story. So I saw this guy, and he looked like a 90s bodybuilder. I mean, he had the look, he had the shirt, this guy was, he was stacked, he was yoked. Well, this guy came in with a camera crew, and I'm thinking, man, what the, like that. I was joking around about, like, man, look at this guy. And my boss told me they're not allowed to do that because they don't even allow people to come in there and record. Yeah. And you see everywhere, any gym you go to, there's recording everywhere because people record themselves doing their maxes or people are making YouTube channels, and they don't allow that. Now, my boss at the time, he allowed it because his boss wasn't there, and he's like, I don't care, because that's how cool he was. But LA Fitness is a club, all right? It is not a gym. Gym is just a part of it. I mean, when you have a place where you sell smoothies in a gym, in a theater, how can you call that a gym? It is a club. When you go to a club like the YMCA, the gym and the weight room is just part of it. It's, you can run, play basketball. Depending on the Y you go to, there's different. It's a club. It's a place you go to have fun on a daily basis. It's a place that you can wind down and relax and have enjoyment. The same goes for LA Fitness, except for they have a bigger portion of the weights, but it's still like that area, that part of it is bigger than the rest, but it doesn't change the fact that it acts, operates, and is a club more than a gym. When I was working there, people who are running LA Fitness in the region that I was in are people who don't even work out. Yeah, they don't, because they're only there for the money. The people who were given tours for those people who wanted to work out and get in better shape, they were telling them a bunch of lies. They couldn't even tell them what a certain machine was. Like, I could talk your ear off saying this machine hits this part of the muscle because that is my passion. That's what I've loved for so long. And I've learned so much about it. And I've just indulged my brain with so much information about it. There, the people who give you tours on this, some might have a knowledge, because some work out there because, hey, I got a free membership. Why not? Some may have a passion for it and work there. And some are just pure corporate. And that's not bad on them. They couldn't give a two butts about working out, They couldn't, forgive me, Jesus, they couldn't care about working out. Multiple people there that I worked with, they didn't care about working out. They didn't have an interest in the world to work out at any gym, especially even the gym that they had a free membership at. They were only there because it was their job. And when it was time to give someone a tour and someone asked, what does this do? What does this do? What this machine does? They couldn't even tell them what the machine does. They were having a hard time demonstrating it. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, wow, you shouldn't be giving tours, People who work at LA Fitness, the people that you see work at LA Fitness, are college kids who drop out of college, still living with their parents, retired people, There's a few people who are still in school, in college, and in high school even. It is not a regular job that you make a career out of. And if you do, you better buy a lot of lipstick. You better go by their standards if you want to be anything there. And you got to be willing to pay a lot of your own out-of-pocket money to be in a better position. But still doesn't guarantee you money. You still might get the same pay as you would as the lowest job there. You're just at a higher position. You're still getting paid the same. Yeah, it depends on your performance. But at the same time, it's like, man, you can't control. You could do the best you can, but you can't control if someone wants a membership or not. So main thing is, because I know my thing's about to run out of storage. Main thing is my opinions on LA Fitness. Here it is. If I can sum it all up. My opinions on LA Fitness. I used to love it. I used to enjoy it. But now it is not a gym that I would want to waste my money on. Because LA Fitness is a place to go to if you want to wind down and relax. Okay? It is a place that you want to go down, wind down, relax from working. It is a place that you go and have fun, but only because it is a place where it's like a club. It is a club, basically. If you're a hardcore lifter and you want to go and achieve certain fitness goals and achieve certain fitness missions, you want to look better, you want to be bigger, you want to be smaller, you want to lose weight, whatever it is, LA Fitness can provide that to you. But but there's two different kinds of people. There's one that can deal with it and they're okay with it. And then there's another people that want that they want an environment type deal. They want a certain kind of environment. And what I mean by that is they want that old school grudgy feel. They want that, like when they watch the IFBB bodybuilders and they watch them lift, there's like, yeah, one more rep, and there's chalk everywhere, and people are screaming. Everyone in the gym has stopped and watched what they're doing, They want that kind. You're not going to get to LA Fitness. What you're going to get is everyone keep them to themselves, or they're in their own little cliques, or they're in their own little, like I said, I think I said in the last video, I remember people, Asians, I'm not prejudiced or racist, but there was Oriental Asians, older gentlemen. They looked like they probably got done working, and they just go there and socialize. They stood by the water fountain and socialized the whole time. I'd be there for 2-3 hours, and I'd see them still there socializing. That is what LA Fitness is. You want to work out there? You can work out there. You want to achieve fitness goals? You can achieve fitness goals there. You want to go there to swim? You can swim. You want to go there to relax in a hot tub and a sauna? You can do that too. But if you want to be like the people that you see on your phone and want to be like the people that you see on TV, a lot of people say, man, I want to be like Arnold. Well, let me tell you something. One, personally, you should want to be the person that you are in the mirror and be the best that you can be. But if that's what you have to be, is be like Arnold, let me tell you a little bit something. I don't think LA Fitness existed back then, but if LA Fitness did exist in the time that Arnold Schwarzenegger lifted weights and was bodybuilding, you would never, ever find Arnold Schwarzenegger at an LA Fitness. Now you probably would because he's elderly, but heck, he'd probably still go to a Gold's Gym because that is not the type. All right, a lot of people who gets into working out, they see, I want to be like Arnold. There's a good portion of people. And for those people, I'm talking to those people right now. If you want to be like Arnold, and I'm telling you, I'm advising you, don't be like him, be like you. Be like how God created you. But if, whatever, just to open your mind a little bit about LA Fitness and only just on the fact of what LA Fitness is about. You want to be like Arnold, don't go to LA Fitness because Arnold wouldn't be at LA Fitness. And I'm talking about the Arnold back when he was in his 20s and 30s. He wouldn't be in LA Fitness. He'd be at an old, grudgy, hardcore gym. So if that answers your question about, for those people out there, should I go to LA Fitness? For people who want that grudgy, hardcore, old school gym type feel, LA Fitness is not the place to be. If you want a place to wind down and relax and a place where you can achieve fitness goals, but even if you don't want to, swim and stuff, and even if you do want to swim, LA Fitness is the place for you. But I will say this. You can find better gyms for a better price. I'll take this back. You can find maybe a little bit not as nice and not as fancy, the lack of terms, fancy as LA Fitness, but you can find them pretty darn close for a better price. LA Fitness pricing wise is ridiculous. They will trick you and contract you. They say, oh, we don't do contracts. Well, every time you put your initials on a piece of paper, which is on the computer screen, that you digitally, that's still a contract. And they say it's not, they're bluntly lying to you. I used to work there. It's the truth. Just remember, if you choose to go to LA Fitness and lifting weights is a hobby to you, LA Fitness is the place to go if you have money. And plenty of it. But if you're on a budget, don't go to LA Fitness. I'd recommend go to Crunch Fitness because they got more than what Planet could offer, a lot more freedom than Planet Fitness could offer, and the same pricing and the same regulations when it comes to money-wise. $10 a month, $20 a month. LA Fitness, I was lucky to get a $20 a month thing, but that's because that's how desperate they are to get a sell out of you. They still, no matter what, it doesn't matter how low they can get your monthly fee, they'll still somehow squirm out $200, $300, $400, or $500 out of you if they can. They'll try to get every single dime out of you. Oh, and for those people who want to use the pool and want to do all this other stuff, it's going to cost you extra. Now, I believe the pool and the hot tub and all that is free with like a regular membership. But I forgot there's certain other things that, like certain other accessories that you want, like all the additives that you would think would come with it. No, you got to pay for that. Towel services and stuff like that. I mean, I know. I get what you're saying. Well, I don't care about that. I can bring my own towel. What I'm trying to say is be ready to pitch over and pitchfork some money over to them if you want to work. If money is not an issue for you, LA Fitness is 100% best place to go if it is for those who are listening and watching this video that is fitness is not a lifestyle to them, but fitness is just a hobby, while swimming and hot tubs and basketball is the same. You like them exactly the same, and they're a hobby to you exactly the same as lifting is. But if lifting is not just a hobby and lifting is a lifestyle, and all those additives are below it because those are hobby type things and those are just things you just do for fun, and they're not like in the same realm as lifting, LA Fitness is not the place for you. Go to a better, more grudgier gym. And if budget's your thing, go to Crunch. Go to Crunch Fitness. But that's pretty much my review, and this thing's probably going to go off anytime, so you pretty much got it. Hopefully you understood what I was saying. I'm a person who speaks in weird, different, mysterious ways, but that's what God made me so different. And I'm blessed for that. But I'm trying to think of another way to symbolize it for you. If you look at lifting or lifting weights as the same as you would look if you go and play basketball, then LA Fitness is a place for you. But another thing that will stop you is if money is not an issue to you and you don't mind paying $50-$40 a month for a membership, I find no reason not to go. If you enjoy playing basketball and swimming the same much and as much as you would lifting weights, or even more. But if you enjoy lifting more than those things and rather lift weights more than swim and play basketball, and lifting weights is a lifestyle to you, you can still go to LA Fitness if you have the money to afford it. If you don't, go to Crunch Fitness or some other gym that has better pricing. But if lifting is a true lifestyle and everything that is about, if you want to one day, like you want to be like Dorian Yates or Arnold Schwarzenegger, or that's what you want to be like them, and maybe you have the mindset you want to be like you, but those people inspired you, with those people that you're watching that inspired you to go to the gym, they didn't go to an LA Fitness. They either worked out at their home gym or they worked out at a Gold's gym. They worked out at a hardcore grudgy gym. And for those people who are inspired by the Arnolds and Dorians and Ronnie Colemans, I recommend you that you don't go to LA Fitness because you're not going to find that feel there. It's a very quiet, it's a very modern, mainstream type place. You're going to find people who don't like to socialize and couldn't care honestly about your own goals. They keep to themselves. Not everyone, but a lot of them. You go to a more closer, closed in, hardcore gym, you're going to find people who they will care about what you're doing. Some might be rude, some might be mean, but there's a better chance, I believe, of those people who they want to see you get your squat max up and they want to see you win that competition, So, but if you like that openness type feel and all that other stuff and you're just a rarity, LA Fitness is definitely a place for you to go. Plain and simple, it don't matter what kind of person you are and who you are, you can still go to LA Fitness. Plain and simple, if you have the money to afford every single month to go to LA Fitness. Plain and simple. But if you're on a budget, I'd recommend Crunch Fitness. I'd recommend some other place other than LA Fitness. Plain and simple. And that means for all of you that are watching, you can go to LA Fitness for any kind of reason, for any kind of whatever. LA Fitness is definitely a gym to go to and to enjoy. But in some certain aspect, for a certain duration of time, there can be enjoyment that can always be found at LA Fitness if you're not working there. If you are working there, it's a whole different story. There's not much enjoyment. It's pretty I don't want to say evil, but it's pretty terrible the way they look at everyone, even their own workers and the people who work out there. It's just numbers. It's just a numbers game, and it's sad. They couldn't care less if you lost weight or not. They just some gyms they like, man, this person lost weight. Let this inspire you. Work out here. They're like, look at all the fancy stuff we have. Yeah, we got people working out here, but look at what we have. Yeah, this person lost about 80 pounds, but look at what we have. So there's not much love to be found at LA Fitness. And love is everything. Love is life. It truly is. And you won't find much love at LA Fitness. And the love that you will find is a love that you'll probably only find within yourself. If you seek love and encouragement and help from others, you won't find it at LA Fitness. And if you do, it will be rare. Very rare. But LA Fitness is a place for those to go if money is not an issue, and that's pretty much it. But if you're on a budget, I'd recommend not to go to LA Fitness. I'd recommend going somewhere else to spend your money. So that is my review on LA Fitness. Hopefully that's really, I can turn that and describe that in a million different other ways, but that's it. That's honestly the best I can do. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully the next video that I can get uploaded on here will be probably Crunch Fitness review, as I mentioned a few times in the past couple videos.